Yep.
Right, so after some serious fighting with this driver's side gaiter boot, we finally got it back into place and the way that I suggested. But what I did try to take this off and try to take that's impossible. Unless you've got the actual removable joint bit, if you're a proper mechanic obviously, you probably would. You could take that off, but I can't get that off, so I didn't bother. So what we did instead, me and my lovely assistant, is we got the jack and we jacked this part here slowly, making this become re-level again, because it wasn't actually meeting, if you remember a minute ago. And we managed to use a bit of plank like that, and we stuck it like that. As we were bringing it up, it was bringing it closer and closer until it got to a point where I thought, you know, I could start turning it. So I started turning it and we got it in there. So this is the last final bit really, after a bit of struggle. So been struggling with it for about, I don't know, a good 10 minutes, trying to get this back realigned. But now everything's back realigned, gates on nice, boots on nice, locking nuts in place. Let me just turn that like that. Right, that should be it. Yeah, because that's still turning now. We don't want it to turn anymore. What we do, after using the 15 bit, then we use the 19 bit just to tighten up this nut. We'll have to hold this in place while we do that. Just tap that nice and tight. Because we don't want it to come off when we're driving. That would be absolutely hilarious. So that's nice and tight on there now. That's not moving. Now we just need to tighten up this nut here. And that's what I was going to show you earlier on. With the Scoobies, they've got their bolt, and they've also got a retaining clip which goes through the bolt. And this is what this small drive is for, is to actually get this in this hole here. Because obviously you can break these off. A lot of people tell you to clip them off and put new ones on, but normally on Scoobies they're normally in really good condition, as you can tell. So you can always reuse the one that you've got, and to get that off you just really put that through the hole and just wiggle it left to right, left to right, left to right, and eventually with enough lube it will just come out whole without any breakages. So just taking my 90mm now, just making this nice and tight, and that should be that done. That needs to go back in here. Bent, let's make it straight. So, let's get that back in there. Oh, I've overdone this bolt, I think, a little bit. Undo it a little bit. That's it. Obviously you'll know if you've done the bottom too tight, because this retaining clip won't actually go back into its hole like this. Oh, right, yeah, right, this one isn't wanting to go back into its hole. It's still not. It has to be just with the screws, just. It's just make sure that will go back in there. Better. See how handy this is? This little bit of screwdriver like that. And just helps you just get it all back exactly how it should be. Lovely. Now we're just going to bend the pin back. Going to knock that flat. Make sure it's got no chance of coming out of there. So, lovely. And that's it all done. All back together exactly how it should be. You might see a bit of lubrication at the bottom here from the actual axle here, which is fine, it's not a big deal. Obviously when you do this sort of work, be careful with these sort of lines here, the ABC fluid, brake fluid on this side, be careful with these, because you damage that, and they're made of rubber and they've probably been on the car since brand new, and you break that crap, and all I'm going to say is good luck to you. So we'll just straighten out the wheel. Obviously it's very hard when you've got no power steering on, and that's it, all done and dusted. Take care, and if you like the video, obviously subscribe, and that's it.